adventurers from this plane and beyond to Camaraderie and Shenanigans.
Hey!
That's energy.
Realize I can't lean away from the mic anymore. You'll pardon my throat. I am still getting over being sick.
I'll something your throat.
Dude, Dom, give us your radio voice. Just kiss that mic,
Welcome
nice
back.
and silky smooth.
Welcome back, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
Hi! Oh my gosh, it's been a minute. For
least
us,
one.
not for you. Welcome back. We're so excited to have you guys here for more camaraderie and more shenanigans.
More of each.
With even more shenanigans, I'm getting the feeling.
I don't know why.
You won't know half of it.
You're not half of it. I don't think we have any major announcements beyond what we made last week. We can kind of reiterate.
New stream
You
day.
want me to say the thing?
Yeah. I'll have Daniel take over.
Yeah, so we are in the process of kind of experimenting with new ad setup. Trying to attempt to eliminate the pre-roll so that way new people can come in and are like, this guy's just have ads all the time and then leave. And we also want to make sure that the ads that we are going to end up running are impacting you guys. I mean, if you subscribe, then you don't even have to worry about it. But,
That's true. I didn't have to watch ads.
But if you are just coming in, we will be timing our breaks around when the ads are. And then there will be a heads up on when those ads will happen. I'm doing the longest time, so that way we can take a good amount of time, just take a quick break for us. That's our time to get situated, and then we'll come back. We're going to do a 5-minute break and then a 10-minute break per hour, I guess. So
Yeah, the first break will be 5 minutes. The second break later on will be 10.
Yeah, we're experimenting. We're trying to see how it goes.
And it's gonna go so smoothly.
So good.
And in that vein as well, if as we're experimenting with this process, if you feel like you guys are missing out on story or you're missing out on moments that were happening during breaks, please let us know. We have a Discord that you guys can join into if you haven't joined already, where you can kind of give that type of feedback. We can take it into consideration and see if there's other formats that we could potentially try and tackle.
These are facts.
Facts, baby.
Facts, baby. In that vein as well, we're doing a lot of different formatting as well. I have a mic right in front of my face now. So then hopefully I can get, when I try to do certain voices, I can make them sound a little bit clearer.
ASMR.
I can lean further into the mic.
Make out with it.
If things are sounding really weird, again, Discord, let us know. In the chat, let us know if things are weird or unusual. And we will take all that into consideration.
Not
and
unusual.
evolve as our audience evolves. Yeah.
Because we believe in evolution.
That's true.
I'm taking a bold stance, guys. I know.
And shenanigans.
Wow, we took a left at Albuquerque. In that vein, not really, but let's move on to
Evolution.
our new show coming. No. Without further ado, I would like you all to sit back, relax, grab a snack. I haven't said that in a minute. And get ready for camaraderie and shenanigans.
Hang on, I need to go all the way over here.
You gotta press the button.
Still. We'll get it eventually. Would have been funny.
No faith in you
Previous.
No, I have faith in you. It's the whole system.
Oh, we're back.
Previously, our team that has ever so briefly become a little bit smaller as Wolfgang, Rangwin, Frognant, and the Professor have made their way into the Feylands to deal with the ongoing hostilities between all the 4 different courts within the Feylands, and to potentially figure out how Rangwin can get away from her overbearing mother. In the process, the party has found themselves relatively split due to an unfortunate encounter with one of the Briar Circles, and someone not really telling a story that they truly believe in.
Oh my god, right?
Rangwin,
God, this is all your fault.
Rangwin was trapped inside of a Briar Circle, able to convince her way out of it. It was she was spat back out while the rest of the group was ushered off to Auburn, Professor's hometown that seems to have moved during the time he's been away. Finding it under attack, the 3 rushed in, along with Nalana, who is here as well.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
up,
you
fourth
fucking
wheel?
forget it.
Yeah,
We have.
Nalana and Blade are both here.
What's that dragon?
Blade, that's
It's the gold
right.
dragon, yeah. You guys have made your way into town. While Rangwin tried to find her way through the Vanderwoods, she encountered the titled owner of said woods, Vander himself, who moved the forest about and called upon creatures of the dark to capture Rangwin and bring her back to his cave. During this time, you guys made your way into Auburn, fought a group of some like frost-like hags, along with these icy trolls and mephits, delivering some decisive and quick blows to the enemies there. You split even further. The professor, taking off, hoping to find parts of his family, stumbled upon a group of resistance, some of the guards within this town, linking up with them.
Nice. We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're gonna figure this tech out.
Still dealing with tech. If you subscribe, we'll be able to get better tech that's more reliable.
Subscribe, the tech will work.
Subscribe for the tech.
What else happened?
You teamed up with some of these warriors who were played by our three lovely players at the table as well, as you encountered Mavi
Great
Dorn,
timing.
who seemed to be going into a jailbreak,
That bitch.
being busted out herself. Combat ensued before Frognan and
McClane.
Wolfgang were able to catch up. And Mavi narrowly making her escape. Though it still remains to be seen, as the Professor and Frognan have been hunting her down and could be at the edge of finding her.
That's right, we were tracking
You
her
guys-
together.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you guys were tracking her
Streets.
together. Wolfgang kind of feeling left alone. Yeah, did a John Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
And tally-hoed back into the center of town.
I'm gonna help.
Yes.
You know, this city just got attacked. I'm gonna help.
Rangwin spent some time inside of Vander's cave, conversing with the large lumbering bear man,
Bet you did.
learning a little bit about his allegiances to witch courts and the information that he knows, revealed, along a little bit with Chet as well, that some of the tension seems to be high regarding a missing Lord of the Winter Court and a missing Princess of the Summer Court as well. Learning a bit of that, locking that away, and realizing that Chet found out that information as well, which kind of tied him to the Autumn Court as well. It was that or die. Chet is now working on bringing you to the Autumn Court, along with Lil Grinner. Can't forget Lil Grinner,
Cannot.
Oh, Grimmer.
even though you might try.
You never can.
You never can. It is in this moment that we set our scene. Rangwin, let's start with you. You are just leaving Vander's cave. It is a night. You're there with Chet. You were there with Grinner. The woods hold a bit of hostility, as you have undoubtedly quickly discovered.
Oh, just a reminder. I appear as Nesta,
Yes.
right?
Oh, yeah.
And you're still
You
doing
have
your
all
best
you have
Nesta
all
voice.
been using code names.
I did let my guard down in front of Xander.
You have all been using
Vander.
code names.
Except for you, who chose Frogman, I believe.
Yeah, you're
Frogman, yeah. But everyone kept fucking calling me Frogman still.
Sorry, that's such a different name. My bad.
I'm calling you, Victor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here, so I'm just.
Yeah, he's
Everyone knows who you
I
are.
did let my guard down in front of Xander, though.
Vander. Continues to be
Vander.
his name.
Why?
I don't know. That's on you.
Why did you make his name sound so much like Xander?
Who's Xander?
Who's Xander? That's not
I
a.
don't know his Xander.
That's nobody.
I'm sorry I've thrown you this wrench that I never intended to be a wrench.
Anyway, now I appear as Nesta again, as I walk with Little
As you're
Grinner
leaving. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Walking along you. He's a little tired, but, you know, lackadaisical in nature. It's Chet, Lil Grinner, somewhere invisible, as he is often to be. Chet kind of pauses, looks at you and just, man, you know what? I don't think this is a very good idea to kind of head out during this time of night. I mean, we should camp up somewhere. I don't know if Vander's going to let us cross here, you know?
We were just with him. Why wouldn't he?
Uh-huh. Gut feeling?
Convenient for the plot.
Gut feeling.
Vibes.
You know that, like, when your stomach, you get, like, the kind of feelings? That's a gut feeling. Follow that shit.
Yeah, if you insist.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy to be back.
Yeah. I don't know. I just know I gotta get you back to the Autumn Corps, alright?
I thought that's what we were doing, but now you're saying we should stop.
Well, it's scary, dude. It's like all night and shit. And there's no way those whiffs are gonna come back and hang out with us. We scared them to death. Or you scared them to death. I was chill with them.
I don't know why you had to add that little jab, but fine.
It's true, it was unnecessary, I'm sorry.
Well, if you want to camp, let's camp.
Right. Alright. You wanna do like, oh shit, no fire. Do you have like magic fire?
Yes.
Great, set that up, babe. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't need I had no reason to call you babe.
Thank you very much.
He kind of sits down and he's like, alright, camp's made.
I light the campfire with my prestidigitation that I've probably never used. Ever.
He's like, whoa. Is that real fire?
Yes. You know what, Chet? I'm just gonna level with you.
Right.
I can't do this British accent. For the I'm
Oh,
gonna-
sure.
Okay.
Right.
So
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay looking
You're
like
not
this.
Nesta.
But yeah. But
Whoever
I'm
Nesta
gonna
is.
stay looking like this, but I'm not talking like that anymore.
Okay. You do you, boo. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you boo.
Are you? Is this because
No.
good?
No. Not interested. And it's not a you thing, it's a me thing.
No. Yeah, it's definitely a you thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a me thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Little Gunner kind of appears.
can I?
Oh yeah, Little Gunner's chill. Until he's not.
Okay. She goes to pet little
These
critter.
these massive moon discs for eyes just appearing out of nowhere with this massive grin
Okay, I
that
stopped.
hooks past the eyes and just
She's like, gives it a little pat on the head. Okay. All right.
the eyes start to like focus in a little bit and then turn back to moon discs. Roll an animal handling check real quick.
I'm so good at that. I'm good at everything. You should remember that.
You're not. I'm looking at the number.
I
here.
know, but if it's below
Close
a
enough.
10, then or what is it? I have that feat now where if it's like an automatic
Reliable
10
talent.
no matter what.
Reliable talent.
Okay. Well,
Are you proficient in this?
huh?
Are you proficient in animal handling?
I am not proficient.
So
in it.
reliable talent doesn't apply.
Good point. It's like the only thing.
Yeah.
Okay, 11.
11.
12.
Still pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. Little Grinner leans into it. That deep thrumming purr coming through. Yeah. You got any stories you want to swap? Or not. You actually don't seem very good at stories.
That's.
Just the Briar Circles, dude.
I was under pressure. All right, I was trying to think of a story that was someone else's, not mine,
Why?
because I thought this. Don't worry about it. Yes,
Okay.
let's swap stories.
Cool.
You first.
Ah, shit. I'm up, dude. Well, how about once upon a time,
Going well.
I was wandering around, minding my own business, before, bam! I was like teleported out of nowhere, ripped from this dimension. Me and Grinner just pulled into this space, and we were like in this dome, dude. And like there were a bunch of people screaming, and there were like monsters in like a singular ring. And they were like, dude, you gotta put little Grinner in there and like fight it out. And I was like, okay. So I did it, and like, I won. Well, Grinner won. Mostly by just like being sneaky and like not engaging and letting the rest of them just like kill each other. And I won so much money, dude. It's crazy. And then I got warped back here. And I've just been wandering with Grinner with a bunch of money. Your turn.
Do I get to ask any follow-up questions?
Oh, sure. You just weren't very fast with it. You're just kind of like, which is like what everyone does.
So, are you originally from here, from this? Well, not the Fae. I know you're not from the Fae, but
No.
are you from this world
This world? Like
or a different plane?
like the material plane or
Yes.
I think maybe. I'm not Fae, though maybe I am Fae now because I've been here for like a really long time.
Does this stuff happen to you often?
Nah, dude, that was my first time ever. Well, second time ever. The first time was coming to the Fae and finding Grinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Storied life you've lived.
I mean, it was like 2 stories, but
Okay.
I feel like a storied life is like maybe 4. If you're lucky.
Okay.
Your turn.
Well, it's a story. Let's see. Once upon a time? That kind of story? Or is it
Love
my
that shit.
story?
It's like a book opening up.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a young lady with a really shitty mom. But she didn't know her mom was shitty. Because that's all she knew. And she learned really quickly what her mom liked and what her mom disliked. She always tried to do the things that her mother liked.
Good kid.
But as she got older, she found that there were some things that her mother would like for her to do that she did not like.
Shit.
And she did them anyway. And she kept doing them. And then she went to do another thing and disappeared for a while. And while that little girl was gone, she lost her memories of her shitty mom and the shitty things that she had to do, and she kind of started figuring out another way of doing things. And then her sister showed up and she remembered her mom, and now she doesn't know if she can stop doing the shitty things once again. She didn't think that different person.
No, I got you.
Yeah,
You're
story.
being vague, which makes continuity really difficult to follow, even for like the storyteller. So like, I get it. You get lost in the sauce.
Anyway, so you get the point, and
Not really, but it was fun. I mean, like the whole mind forgetting thing, like what a twist.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a good like, oh fucking, what's the word? I can't think. It's so late, dude. We should go to bed.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you like whoosh whoosh the fire and like make it go dark?
Yes, of course.
Cool.
Check.
Grinner! He appears. You're keeping watch tonight. And just disappears in a wisp of smoke. Oh, we're in good hands. I'm pretty sure Grinner can see invisible creatures. I can't confirm it, but I'm pretty sure.
Yikes.
All right, well, sweet dreams, Chet.
Sweet dreams. Nesta.
Redgwin.
Rangwin. Oh, don't know which one you want me to call you anymore.
I just told you.
Rangwin. Gotcha.
Do you... Should we get near each other for warmth, or no? Is it cold?
It's a little chilly, but like, that's up to you. It's not the winter core, dude.
Well, anyway. What?
Nothing.
I'm purely
Did
thinking
you
of
wanna
your
get close to me?
survival, Chet. You looked shivery.
That's just me. I'm skin and bones, dude. Got no insulation.
All right.
Night. And he just falls over. He's just already out cold. Is there anything you would like to do?
What feat is that?
Is he like for real out cold?
Roll. Oh gosh. I will let you choose. You can either do perception, investigation, or insight. Perception's just trying to notice the actual signs of sleeping. Inside is to try to see if he's faking it.
Investigation. I would like to do
Investigation.
What am I most proficient in?
I mean, essentially, yeah.
19.
19. He seems like maybe he's a light sleeper. And it seems like he's not in REM. The eyes aren't doing like the flickering thing. He's still in like that, like, okay, I'm starting again.
He doesn't really carry like any satchels or anything with him, does he?
No, he's very bare bones.
Except he has a bunch of money on him?
He has a ton of money on him, allegedly.
What can fucking say, bro?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. He's alleged. Now, he says he has a ton of money. He did not say on him.
Okay, but I'm gonna look.
Sure, do you want to pat him down?
He's like walking around the Feywild with
He did heavily imply
Walking
that.
around the Feywild with a ton of money.
Heavily implied.
Dominic's trying to back himself out of a corner right now.
No, not necessarily. Wolfgang says he has a ton of money, but he's not
That's
always
true.
walking around with it.
Okay, so what am I rolling
Also, money
for
means nothing
to check
to
his
Feywild.
pockets?
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Figures.
Another one.
No, I'm back to do.
This is Lauren's new job. Ooh, I can see the numbers.
All right, that is. Wait. Yeah, a 21.
A 21. Patting him down, you find something kind of in like the back pocket, and as you
Mine.
reach
I have
down,
a plus 12 to my sleight of hand.
yeah, that's all of you, Paul. You
I
are
mean-
all incredible at what you do.
I'm a rogue, you bitch.
Let me rogue it up.
I don't know what that means.
I'm a rogue. I'm a bard. I'm everything. As you pull it out, it seems to be a slice of stale bread that has like a singular bite taken out of it.
A slice? Why do you go like this at a slice of bread? That's a big slice of bread. Like a baguette?
Because I have people who are trying to watch.
Okay, so a slice
He
of
slices
that's all he
baguette
has in his
along
pockets.
Huh?
That's all he has in his pockets.
Yes, currently.
Is he wearing any kind of jewelry or
You feel pretty confident about that.
bracelets?
No, he essentially what he's wearing, he's got like this kind of dirtied tunic, this open leathered vest, brown slacks on, some boots that have really worn down. They're like this close from being able to like pull back the sole. And he's got some like leather straps on his wrists, but beyond that, packing light.
No weapons.
No. What's your passive perception?
19.
19. You do feel a set of eyes on you.
Grinner. Okay. All right, I'll feel the set of eyes and I'll just kind of like look around and like I'll have his hand in my hand and I'll just be like, I'll put it down because I lifted it up and then I'll put it down.
It's like this hissing laugh that comes through in the darkness.
God, he's creepy.
Yeah.
I'll kind of sit
Little
down.
Grinner's like shockingly adorably cute
Is he?
and terrifying at the same time.
There we go.
Little Grinner?
Right in your ear, this little purr. A little tail curves around the side. And as you kind of look, it fades into nothing as he's like partially revealed himself.
What is it about this guy?
The face comes in front of yours, that never-ending grin.
I mean, really? All right. I don't know what that means, but
You've never heard Grinner speak before, so.
can I tell if Grinner speaks at all?
Roll a history check. History or nature.
$21.
21. Little Grinner is named after it's a play on essentially what his species is, which is a grinning cat. They are mischievous by nature. They enjoy confusing and detracting people from their paths, usually offering guidance in like the wrong direction or towards people that they know will cause some mischief or harm, purely for the fun and entertainment of watching people try and get out of it. Why this? They do understand common and phase speech, but they cannot speak it themselves.
Okay.
So they'll listen and they fully understand what you're talking about, but they can't say anything.
Okay. All right, well, to each their own.
You imagine, based off of the stories that you've heard of Chet, and just what he has generally gone through and who he's associated with, he lives a shockingly weird life that it's just enough entertainment for Lil Grinner to keep going with him. Just to see what this fool fumbles into next. And there might be a bit of a, I want him to keep going, so I'll make sure he doesn't get hurt. Because if he's dead, I don't get my entertainment.
And I got all that just from...
A 21!
I know, I'm great.
Yeah. Well, and this is thinking back to like all your training during your time in the Winter Court and all that type of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do?
I don't think so.
Okay. As you lay down to rest, we will move away from this space as Zach panics because I'm pulling over to you two. Frognan and Professor. Let me change the setting of music here
In a
little
dark
bit.
alley somewhere.
Will
Hey,
you
that's a
remind
great
me where
idea.
Nalana is?
Nalana is with this group, this
Okay.
three.
But she's not with them. Right
She's
now.
not with them specifically, no. All right.
I just forgotten Alana existed until
Yeah.
today.
Hey, she's my sister.
Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
I don't
I
know
didn't
Matt's.
forget about your sister.
I don't have a sister.
He's a brother.
I know.
I forgot about his brother.
Where are we? What are we doing?
You guys, I believe, are currently on rooftops. As you guys have been hopping from space to base.
I'm a tabaxi.
You guys had set up...
No, you're not.
You did like a locate creature, I believe, to try and find which direction she was going. As it doesn't necessarily tell you if you're getting closer, it just tells you which direction they're in within 1,000 feet. While it keeps them roughly within viewpoint, or within area, or range, that's the word I was looking for. It's still hard to pinpoint exactly.
Okay, so since you've had so much time to prepare for all of this in the time that we've been away, I'd like to know the nearest cross street on the from the building that we're on, and also any very peculiar and interesting landmarks that we may have passed by in order to potentially need to retroactively go back on our path and find our location.
Well, you're at a crossing point for Hazelnut Avenue and Orchid Street.
You piece of shit. I know.
In
That's a big fuck
and
you.
kind of like right in that crossing point, there is this very large apple orchard. Not like a full orchard, but one of the apple trees itself is growing larger than the rest of them.
It's not
kind of it's kind of a smaller apple orchard, but you get the idea of like why that cross or like that area was named. You see nearby during a bit of some of the destruction, there seemed to have been like a hazelnut stand nearby. You get an idea of why this area was called what it was. It seems to be like a popular
your
crossing
ass.
spot for
Don't
like
think for
a
one
particular
second he doesn't have a
marketplace.
hazelnut in his pocket.
Fucking beautiful, man.
Do you know what's really helpful? Everything he says, I'm like, cool, let me just pick that real quick. Don't ask me about this again tomorrow. I will forget.
Don't ask me about
Though I
it in
actually
5
really
minutes.
like that spot.
I'll remember.
So, do you think that we can take her if we can find her at this point, or should we just return back to safety?
She's incredibly weak right now. I did quite a number on her before she was able to get away, and they knocked me out. If we can find her, it shouldn't be a problem between the two of us. But
Because I could send out my manifested spell book. I could send out my dad and see what he can see. I mean, it's not going to provide much, but I can send him a few hundred feet ahead of us to provide a little safety around every corner. If we just want to start, quadranting this thing up.
I'd say let's give it a shot. And this will be, let's call this our last effort.
Okay.
If we can't find anything, then there's more things that we need to get on about. And then we also need to let the Autumn Court know that she got away.
Okay. In that case, I'll chug my last greater healing potion, and I'll calculate that in a second.
Okay.
Doing the full action to down that shit.
Get the full amount.
To give me some kind of chance. And yeah, with my manifest mind out, through it, I would cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
So
Does
whatever.
detect thoughts state you have to see the creature?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Let me double check.
Do you have any spirit potions?
I only have just the one. If you want to get up in melee, okay. If we take a short rest, I can make a shit ton more potions.
Gotta love that spell.
Yes. No, I just sense the presence of thoughts within 30 feet of myself to creatures that know languages or are telepathic. So I don't have to see them.
Within 30 feet.
If they're within 30 feet, even
Okay.
if they're invisible or concealed, I can still sense them.
It passes through walls.
No. It's the normal, like 1 foot of stone,
Oh,
dirt,
okay.
wood,
Basic rules.
that kind of
Cool.
shit blocks it.
All right.
And a second wind.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, so it can see normally as if I'm seeing through it, and it can detect within 30 feet as if it had, like, it's really kind of like blind sight, sort of.
Essentially, yeah. Yeah, just within 30 feet.
And I'm gonna keep it like, I think I can do like 300 feet ahead of me.
Just so you know,
For the
I only
manifest
have 1
mind.
second wind left.
Okay.
Yeah, with my manifest mind, I can keep it. Yeah, I can keep it 300 feet away from me. So I'll keep it probably 200 feet away from me at all times, just so that I get plenty of warning to prep a spell if I know she's around the corner.
Gotcha. You sense a few thoughts within the area. You imagine, especially with your high level of intelligence, a lot of pedestrians who are currently in their house at the moment, they've kind of barricaded and hidden as of right now, and are kind of just letting the people who are brave enough to be outside right now be outside.
Yeah.
You do catch one mind. That is new to you,
Okay.
but frankly, to a certain extent, is a little familiar.
Because it's a little familiar.
Kind of. It's a little bigger than a regular familiar, but you see, you catch the thought in your mind first, surface level, just like, oh, glowing book thing, glowing person, ah! And starts like kind of roaring and screaming to you, and as you look down, you see Blade, the gold
Sick.
dragon, who is currently perched on top of a rooftop, kind of staring at it, just kind of like, just kind of gently roaring to get your attention.
Blade, not now! Shit, fucking.
He does not hear that because you were not nearby.
I'll have my dad's little, like, misty ass fucking rapier thing. Just. No!
Frogman, actually, I mean, Nalana is a ranger, therefore a pretty good tracker.
She specializes in 2 creature types, dragons and fae.
Fine! Faye! Shit! Blade! Kick!
Bites at the rapier and just goes straight through.
I'll have my dad look really nonplussed and just kind of forcefully point in the direction that we are.
Oh, Blade.
How stupid is he?
But what does he do? Okay. And kind of runs, heading towards your direction.
All right, good.
Will leap, wings going out, soaring, kind of just gently over arches between the rooftops.
Nice.
It's probably but a moment before you can now see him making his way. The gold glint within whatever torchlight has been within the area. He kind of runs over.
We're looking for Mavi Dorn.
Are you able to read thoughts in there?
If he's at Frogman physically now?
He's at Frogman physically.
I casted it as through the Manifest Mind. So I
Unless
think
you
it's from
brought the
that
Manifest
direction.
Mind with you.
No, because I want the Manifest Mind to keep searching out. And
Okay.
essentially, it's not that I warg into it and I see through it. It just, my Manifest Mind is continually telepathically telling me what it sees.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, you know, I just had a great thought. Nalana's a great tracker and really good at tracking Fae.
That is an original thought.
TM.
Blade, either bring Nalana here or take us to Nalana, or take me to Nalana.
he starts like tugging on you, leading you in a direction.
Are you good to?
Sure, I think so. If I find anything, I'll send to you. How can you get a message to me if you need to?
I will come as fast as I can.
God, I love marshals. All right, good plan, I guess.
All right. You take off with Blade?
Yeah.
All right. Running off into the distance.
Now we're separated completely.
Literally everyone separated from literally everyone.
Oh, I'm gonna do a four combat encounter.
Oh my god.
Last 6 hours.
Buckle in. Running along. As you guys take off, I will keep with our manifest mind over here.
Okay. I healed 20 hit points.
As you start to push through, moving your mind around, it only lasts for about a minute, I believe, for detect thoughts.
Yeah, so I'm trying to haste with that. Even once it fades, I'll continue searching, but
Yeah, you catch a few thoughts of just like, stay down. You don't want anyone seeing you in this moment. You catch another thought of just like, what's going on? Is everything okay? Shh, it's okay. Just general thoughts within the area. You catch a really weird thought as your manifest mind looks down and you just see a pumpkin rolling. And it's just like, it's kind of just feeling feelings, but not really like a specific thought.
big feel.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah, and as it like bumps into like a curb, like the vines grow out of it, and, like step over the curb and start walking away like a crab almost. Yeah.
Excellent.
Produce have thoughts out here.
Yes.
Hey, dope.
The face weird, man. I love it. But around that point, your minute's starting to come to an end.
Okay, so
You're not catching anything that would ding as Mavi Dorn, especially since you recognize her voice.
so I'll just keep searching then, just with ye olde eyes.
Ye olde eyes.
Just trying to look around every nook, corner, just
What about
eye
craniums?
for detail.
Perception check. Perception check if you're trying to just notice something from a distance that seems unusual. Investigation if you're getting up close to track something.
Well, because I think she's hidden, so I will call that, and not only because I'm expert with advantage in investigation.
Totally.
I'll call that a 31.
Okay. Digging through some of the alleyways, you're noticing tracks, or like evidence of people nearby. Whether or not it's specifically Mavi Dorn or someone who was in a rush in this area, you're not entirely certain.
Okay.
I would need a survival check.
Survival check. I mean, yeah, nothing.
To track.
Nothing harmed by that. Is there a way to give me advantage on that? Yes, there is. I will. I fucking have to upcast it, but it's worth it.
Enhance ability.
Yep.
Enhanced.
Owl's wisdom.
Yes, and one of the random dudes nearby, since it's upcast, I might as well give him enhance ability too. So.
I see everything. I see the universe.
Commoner stats.
With advantage. So a technical +5.
15.
15. The same thing he got. You see the universe.
I see everything. I just microdosed a shroom on accident.
You're noticing hurried footprints in a particular area, and they split off into a different direction. There was you're assuming a recent rain within this area. Puddles kind of match throughout the streets, so any dirt that might have been carried in that moment would have been washed away in this particular moment. Wet footprints run off to the right-hand side, but you do see footprints that look a little different off to the left.
A little different in what way? Does it seem
Size.
nimbler, like lighter?
They seem smaller, yes,
because
a little bit
she
lighter.
is light on her feet, right?
Very. She's
Yes.
very fast.
So I'll
very
try to
quick.
follow the nimble ones.
Okay.
She got some clown shoes.
And again, this is all with Manifest Mind scouting out way ahead of me too.
Yeah. You meet kind of up to a certain threshold before you continue to move, I imagine, as well. Yeah. You're not like centering yourself and then kind of scanning and not going
Yeah,
too
no,
far.
I'm kind of always trying to like 150 feet behind the Manifest Mind.
Gotcha.
Just moving with it.
Sonar,
Yeah.
to a degree. All right. Moving from that moment real quick.
Yeah.
Because we'll catch up in that moment.
Yeah.
Professor, You follow Blade as quickly as you can. He like leaps down, catches himself before descending off of the rooftops, and is heading out towards a large field, kind of roughly where you guys came in from originally, but maybe a little further north from your initial entry point into the village. A lot of the fields, just this stretch of wheat before you, have gotten shorter since you were there. Not cut. Almost like it just ungrew.
It's concerning.
Reversed to a certain degree. But you're familiar that plants have feelings and will react based off of the environment around them as well. As Blade kind of disappears into some of the tall grass, you can see with you have a very high passive perception, I believe.
15.
It's decent enough. You see someone off in the distance, kind of that chestnut brown hair, looks like Nalana, who seems to be looking out in the distance as the field begins to end and it turns into more forest. Not necessarily the Vanderwood, but further north.
Okay. I will make my approach.
Okay. Following along, Blade kind of rushes up to Nalana and she's like scritching behind some of like the frills, looking out and looks to you without trying to lose track of where she was staring. Just, good to see you.
Yes, you as well.
That fight looked a little bit more than I was personally ready to handle. I've never dealt with ice trolls before. Mavi Dorn. She's out in the woods.
She's in the woods.
I took a shot at her, but she was moving extremely fast.
Oh, that means that Frogland is going the opposite way.
Don't worry, I'm using spells.
And I don't have a way to contact. Can you... Let's do this. Can we give pursuit, and can you have Blade go and fetch Frogland for us?
I mean, I could keep Blade here. I can get an animal messenger going.
That works too.
Yeah. Kind of does like a bit of a bird call. Fluttering down is this cardinal that almost has like this waxy sheen to it, like one you would find on an apple, like a delicious red or red delicious or whatever it's called.
Yeah, no, those don't exist anymore.
They don't exist anymore?
Red.
I dated myself.
Do they not?
You fucker. I'm gullible. Lands on her arm, and she kind of like does this little bird call whistle, and it like takes off flying.
I realize we should probably let...
It flies back.
We should probably let Wolfgang know too. We did separate off from him.
That's another one, as it's only good for one person. And another one lands nearby. This one, a bit of like almost this caramel coloration to its foliage. Feather. It's down. And has essentially a caramel apple on her fingers, and kind of, and they all converse a bit. One has a spot of tea, and then they fly off.
Probably a lot about her we don't know.
Going in different directions. Message is sent. That's most of my magic.
All right.
I'm a partial caster.
It's all right.
Pulls out her dragon wing bow.
If we can find a Mavi, she's incredibly weakened right now. I did do a number on her.
Stop saying that.
That's great, I love it. By the way,
Considering most of this game is numbers, you're not wrong.
Right?
I did a number on her.
Yeah, that's literally
Lots of
true.
penetration.
all right.
Should we encounter her, it is very important that we take her alive.
Okay. I will see what I can do. I don't know. I can get you to her. I don't know if I can help. I shot one arrow, she caught it and snapped it in half.
If you get me to her, that's all I need.
Okay. Okay. She's faster than us, but let's move. She can't run forever. She will have to rest at some point. We can take it slow. Ready?
Ready?
She's going to roll a survival check at advantage. Thank goodness. Oh, that's way better. A 6 and a 17. Now for my stealth checks. Natural
fun, bud.
1.
Going the wrong way.
Hey, I rolled a 31 in investigation. It's gonna be something.
Yeah, he knows he went the wrong way, so there.
You guys start moving, but not rushing. Nalana is very particular about that as well. Also, I imagine you guys are hiding your approach.
Mm-hmm.
Stealth checks.
Like those.
She has advantage
Do you want me to roll for you?
with my stats.
Would you like my stats?
7.
7K. Oh boy.
I'm clunking.
Clonkin.
Clonk and
And Blade is coming along too. Oh, God damn. Okay. All right, you guys take off, start moving forward. Frognand.
yeah. Before this happens, I'm like freaking out a little bit, so I reach in my bag of holding. I'm like, oh fuck, I lied. I have 15 potions of healing.
You piece of shit!
Sorry, Professor.
Do you really?
I didn't look at my bag of holding.
I thought we got a bunch of healing potions.
Amazing.
If you want to retcon some of that,
No.
Absolutely not.
Oh, Mucker lied to me.
you son of a bitch.
So classic.
That's amazing. Okay.
Little fucker lied.
That's
Awesome.
the name of the episode.
Little fucker lied to me. Who's the little fucker? Probably Frogman. Most likely, yeah.
Meant little grinner, now meet little fucker.
Oh no. Wildly different Fae. As you're starting to have that realization, you're walking and like, fucking stupid. Before a bird kind of like lands on the tip of your finger right before you, and in Nalana's voice goes, Frognan,
Yeah,
we're out in the fields.
sick.
Head further north.
Yeah.
We found Mavi Dorn. We're gonna steadily track her. She seems extremely wounded. We're gonna do this nice and slow. It's myself, the professor, and Blade.
Was I already going north?
Yeah, you were. You were going the right direction.
Okay,
you were just
sweet.
behind everyone. With a 31, I'm not
I
gonna.
supported you.
With a 31, I'm not going to turn your head. That would be absolutely ignoring a 31. I can only mislead you so far.
31? Well, there's a 1 in there.
I'm just going to ignore that 3. Yes, you were heading the right direction. You were just moving slower than the rest of the team.
Gotcha. I've got little legs.
Yeah, before the bird just bursts.
No, it exploded.
Yeah, it explodes.
Violent.
Like the bird in Shrek.
Yeah, pretty much. As like feathers like cover you, you get like this
Seems like a really
This, like,
unfortunate circumstance of this
spiced
smell.
apple. Yeah,
Delicious.
it's like cider.
Why did that happen?
Why not? It's the Fae, man.
Because the Fae's crazy, dude.
Alright, I'm
The
fucking.
Fae lets me just do anything I feel like I want to do.
Would you say the Fae is wild?
Oh, God.
The Fae is lambs.
I'm hauling
I'm
ass.
gonna leave now.
That's my band
Look at
name,
it.
hauling ass.
Oh, that's right. It's the wild lamb.
Yeah. Yeah, just haka-tuka-tuka.
Haka-tuka-tuka. Haka-tuka-tua.
That doesn't sound.
That
Action dashing.
needs to be dead. Needs to be dead. It does. All right.
Yeah.
Leading along, Professor, as you guys are moving a little bit slower, you get up to the edge of this forest line before you hear behind you, tick, 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 and Frognan, you do catch up.
Yeah. Then with my heightened perception, I'm like, oh, it's time to stealth now.
Go ahead and roll stealth check.
I'll use my Swerf-Nabbling camouflage.
Sure enough.
That'll be 25.
Damn, that's pretty good. Sorry, I'm pulling things up.
Stealth from Frogman.
I'm pulling things up.
Digging it.
Classically stealthy.
I'm classically trained in stealth. To see or not to see?
That is the question. Okay. Moving forward, you eventually track further, moving along. These woods have changed dramatically. What was once inside of the Vander Woods, these tall, very similar to like a redwood tree, though the foliage was wildly different with a golden canopy above you. These ones are like these twisted, gnarled oaks. The drier foliage kind of blanketing the ground with these crunching steps, which is very clearly coming across from the professor and, surprisingly, Nalana as well. Blade is super stealthy right now. You are also feeling very, very positive in your ability to stay quiet.
Do you guys want to stay behind and I'll have my ghost dad?
You guys currently balance yourselves out in terms of failures.
Okay.
It's been 2 failures, 2 successes.
Oh, speaking of stealthing failures, should we tell Wolfgang where we are?
We sent
Oh my God,
one of
did
those
you hear
birds out to him, so he should hopefully be coming in behind
I
us.
didn't hear.
Oh, good.
All right. Moving forward.
True, he didn't hear it.
The
I know what he said.
the density of
Almost be so.
of these woods start to get
Fucker.
more intense. Some of these trees are almost starting to like merge into each other with some of the roots that are growing out. You're having to like climb up and over this area. There isn't like a very clear path. Luckily, Nalana stops somewhere, putting up a hand, and finds blood, fresh blood.
Dun, dun, dun.
Unicorn blood.
Showing it to you, it has like specks of frost in it. I think we're on the right path.
Frost blood.
Must be a frost giant.
Let's keep going. Moving further along. Moving steadily.
Let me carry you.
Climb on his back, I dare you.
Wait, if I telekinesis the professor, will we be more stealthy?
I will ask for a new check,
She said no.
which could overwrite what he's done.
Nah.
What he's done.
Essentially, I'm going to ask for a stealth check from you using your intelligence instead.
For him?
For him.
It's better than any self check I'll make. It's up to you though if you want to burn that
And,
spell.
and your Sverfniblin wouldn't count to it, so you couldn't activate that for him.
Do you think we're close?
I think we're gaining. She's running faster than us, which is making it harder for her to stay quiet to us. But again, she's moving faster than us. This is us outlasting her. And if we move slower, we're more likely to find her at some point.
So ultimately, does it matter if she knows that we're here then?
It depends on when we close the distance. I can't tell at the moment how far away she is. It might take me a second. If I can figure out when she starts to limp, I'll know how close we are.
Okay.
Right now, she's in full sprint.
When we get to that point, maybe then I can lift you up, because it'd be nice to have that up when we fight, you know? And it only lasts me 10 minutes.
I just saw the professor flying out of like the forest, like, just being carried through.
I could fastball special
You
the
could
professor.
fastball special the professor.
Wait,
we don't need a barbarian for that.
If we know, yes.
And
If we have planning time, that's what we're doing.
Yes, exactly. Normally it's the melee fighter throwing a gnome. It's never the gnome throwing the melee fighter.
We are doing that if we can plan ahead.
I love it. Let's do it.
All right.
Continue.
I'm going to roll another survival check as she continues to track. It is at advantage. It's her favorite target. And then a stealth check.
I'm also proficient in survival for some reason, so I could help her.
Are we in a break?
In 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay.
Thank you.
As you guys continue moving along, she puts up her hand again, pulls you closer, Professor, and points to 2 separate footprints. The gate's off. She's limping now. I think if we keep this pace... Help me calculate this. Roll an investigation check with advantage.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't know.
Roll the math,
That
Ross.
is 30.
Nail the math.
If we keep going, you calculate it, you will catch up to her in about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
All right. I'll, if my enhanced ability survival can help at all, I'll help to triangulate that even better.
Okay.
If not, I'll drop enhanced ability and get ready to levitate this boy.
Okay. You're being lifted up. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check. First, Swerfniblin can't assist here. And it'll be stealth check plus using your intelligence modifier rather than your dexterity.
Okay, so that'll be a 19.
19. You are definitely navigating him through some of the foliage. Since you're doing this separate concentration, I would like another personal stealth check from you.
Yeah, I'll use another Swerfniblin camouflage.
I think
ask what
Nalana's
kind of
going to
pose
go
you're
as
in?
well.
I'm kind of just letting gravity just kind of like.
You're not like.
Supermaning it.
26.
26, excellent. Okay. You begin to press forward, and as some of the foliage begins to clear from a distance, who has the better passive?
15.
15. Not
We'll find out after this break.
As we come into the clearing, we're going to notice something, and we will be right back to see what that something is. All right, we will see you guys here in a moment.
Uno momento.
Por favore.
Yeah, my passive investigation, fucking awesome. Everything else?
11. And welcome back.
We did it!
All right, I just have to pull up a little thing
What is the maximum
here.
for potion?
For a regular one, it'll be 10. So while you're pulling that up,
Nice.
I will say, because I found this out not too long ago, that as we start creeping along, I'm going to try to sleight of hand healing potion straight up into his mouth.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
You need a 35.
I am proficient. Not bad. 24.
Not bad
Better
at
than my
all.
passive investigation.
Yeah. So here's how this happens.
Yeah, tell us.
You are completely unaware until it's like at your lips. You're like, fucking. And then you feel the magical essence restoring your wounds.
So I found one and a few others as I let you peek into my bag.
I'm sorry.
I think I have 14 left.
Can I take 3?
Yeah. I'll try to do the same joke again, but then the last 2 I'll just hand to you.
I just want to remind everyone that they do have heroic inspiration.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you. I fucking forgot.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
And then I'll even chug, because we're about to fight her. I'll chug too.
Absolutely. Okay. As you continue coming through that clearing, you see off in the distance a still heavily wounded Mavi Dorn, who's still like clutching parts of her, like clutching onto her rib cage.
Mirror
He
image.
has cramps.
Down on one knee. You see this lumbering creature hovering just barely above her.
Mirror image, mirror image, mirror image.
A large, is it large? A huge creature.
That's bigger than life.
Did I say mirror image?
Yes, you did. This elongated neck with milky white eyes.
Oh shit.
This massive, almost like this maw that is in like an eternal shape of a howl, and rows of sharpened teeth. These lithe wings on its back, and human-like hands
I don't like
with
this.
like opposable thumbs.
So we're in
These things are getting
the
worse.
boss room of the Shadow Temple from Ocarina of Time.
Like, kind of, though you can see the rest of it.
No me gusta.
Extending back to these hind legs, very much almost like a toad and clawed like a dragon's, with this long tail. A lot of its skin pulls tight to the body, almost like it's been starved. Sitting on its back is a headless entity, clad in armor with blade at its side, and is holding by the hair its own head.
Oh,
It's a Dolahan.
I don't know what that means.
Wait, so there's a
you know what
creature
it is?
and another one next to it as
No,
well?
this one is riding this individual.
It's a what?
It's a Dolahan.
I'm gonna Google what that
There
was.
are
Also
two
good.
more Dullahans
What? How do you spell that?
mounted on horseback.
Dole like Dole Whip?
D-U-L-L.
Yeah. Dullahan.
So there's 3 of these total?
There's 4 of them total.
Oh, love
One
that.
of them is riding this giant creature.
Oh, I encourage you all to Google these too. They're terrifying.
Yeah, they're great. I love them.
used one of these in my home campaign. It was a stand-in. Instead of fighting Strahd, they fought this.
I don't like it.
Oh, God.
It's the Headless Horseman if it wasn't a cozy story.
Yes.
Does that whip his own
Far
side?
away.
There's 4 of them in whatever this other fucking thing is.
There's 4 of them?
There's 4 of them. 3 of them are riding horses. One of them is riding this massive beast.
How many spells you got?
So I almost have 0 spells, but my staff has a couple still.
Oh, this is gonna go real well.
So
We fucking got this.
Do you?
I mean,
The one on top of this massive beast, whatever it is, kind of stands up on this creature, pulling on the yoke of it, which pulls back on its teeth, the head lowering down as he steps off, still holding his own head.
are we still stealthed?
As best as you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, finish your description.
Yeah,
then
no,
I'll say
it's totally
something.
fine. The head, detached from the body, looks down and speaks, though drops to one knee as well. In Sylvan, for those of you who understand Sylvan, I believe the professor
Come on,
does.
Professor, don't tell me.
Wait, no.
Come on!
I do!
How do you know?
Of common, draconic, dwarvish, elvish, and infernal.
He let go of Sylvan while he was on the material plane to learn Infernal. Some narrative reason. A different language courses through.
But you...
I do speak Sylvan.
I can understand it too.
While they're speaking fucking nonsense.
Can you really?
Nolana
Oh, okay.
hushes to you, as she does speak Sylvan.
Oh, great. Yeah, translate.
There's a reason she came along with this journey,
Lana speaks Sylvan.
because she hunts Fae.
I know, but why
She
does
hunts-
she hunt Fae?
She...
I
Yeah.
need to know.
Because a Fae fucking stole her sister.
I know. I don't,
Maybe
I
she's
know.
been looking for her sister for a very long time.
Nobody likes that sister anyways. Get it? Because it's you?
She kind of hushes to you guys, maintaining her stealth. It's an honor to see you. We're here to reclaim you by the request of the Queen. We understand the jailbreaking party is dead. Come. We're off.
Okay.
We need to make a decision here soon. They're leaving.
So I'll say, let's focus fire Mavi Dorn, and then if we all gather by me, I'll teleport us out. Let's not fuck with these emissary guys.
Just gonna straight assassinate Mavi?
And
Not assassin.
and I can cast this staff can cast teleport. I'll take us back to the location in Auburn where they tried to jailbreak her.
The thing is that I like this idea. We all have to move at the exact same time. Get the jump on them. And essentially...
As you're floating next to me.
She begins to rise. She's taking her time. She's not rushing to this. But she she appears to be putting on the airs of her station, who she is. She should not be bowing before these people, but she is injured, still holding her left ribs.
We don't have to be in contact for teleport, right?
You have to be within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
So kind of like, just out of reach.
Yeah.
So-
go ahead.
So if we can move at the same time, if I can hopefully get enough strikes in to take her down, as soon as she's down, we teleport. And if for some reason she doesn't go down, we teleport anyway.
Okay. So you go in, strike, and that's it.
Yes, any attacks that Nalana or Blade can give as well. But we all have to move in tandem.
Okay.
So that way, because if we allow them even a chance to take a shot at us, I don't think we'll make it out of here.
Okay. You bet.
Milano leans in as well, listening to this. Let me take the first shot at Mavi. If she burns her turn, her reaction to catch my arrow, it'll give you guys an opportunity to onslaught with other attacks.
Okay, let's do a nonverbal signal, and I will throw the professor while you release the arrow.
So it goes arrow and then I'm right behind it.
That is so awesome.
Realistically, he should be thrown first because the arrow's going to move faster than he is.
True.
I'll get a running start like a javelin throw.
And she'll look at you and
done
then
the
she'll
math.
see that.
We know that how to make contact a millisecond after the arrow.
Okay.
We're both smart.
You both are very intelligent individuals, yes.
I guess it'd take you 10 minutes to... All right, we're ready to get... Oh, they're gone.
So I think what I'll do
Pull up a
He
blackboard.
doesn't speak Sylvan, but
Yeah.
he speaks
with
aerodynamic.
my telekinesis up, I'll ready an action to hurl him while she readies her action to fire, and I'm assuming you ready your action to
Yeah.
fucking do shit.
Ham.
And we'll all go at the same time. We gotta get if we're all just doing readied actions and nothing else, we do have to get pretty close. Because my telekinesis can only move you.
Wish I was there.
I think it's 60
I
feet.
know.
No, I can only move you 30 feet
230.
if it's my own.
I think it's items can move
230
60 feet or something like
Yeah.
that, not people.
Yes, but unless you want to ready a dash and then an action surge.
I have 2 of my teleports left.
Okay.
So that's
But that's
an
on
extra
your
30
turn,
feet.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, I would rather have the ready to attack.
okay. So let's try to get within 30, and if she seems alerted, then we
just
fucking
balls
go.
the walls.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
We have good stealth right now.
You guys have good stealth, and I'm going to carry that through as well. You guys haven't done anything to like change your approach.
She don't think you're chasing her. Not as fast as she's going.
Or maybe she just can't run anymore. You guys begin to creep closer, closer, closer. By the time you feel like you're roughly within range, Mavi has climbed onto the back of this creature. The head is still down and is kind of straddled on the neck. This other headless individual climbs on top as well, and as the neck begins to rise, you guys are within range. Ready?
You got one shot.
It is time. You'll have to toss me.
Have to toss me. I'm considering this a surprise round. Rules with new 2024 rules. We go into initiative still, but you guys have advantage on your initiative rolls. Is how it
Okay.
runs now. There's no surprise round now.
Oh, that's...
So then it doesn't matter that we read it in action then in that case, right? Because we would just get a full turn.
I know it's weird.
Yeah. I don't mind either way. I just want to clarify.
I'll allow these actions to go off, and then we'll go into it, and I'll still consider it a surprise round, so you'll still have advantage. So let's do these
You're
first.
fucking got the best
Yeah.
negotiator.
I like it. I think it makes sense. I think it
Critical
makes
success.
sense. Something's triggered. They're surprised when we go into it. Then they're at advantage.
Nice. Okay. Great. Yeah. So upon seeing upon seeing Malala release her arrow, no, she's a pacifist. She wouldn't. I will, straight up, like I'm throwing a javelin. I will. This dude in full plate mail.
Full plate.
What kind of weapon do you have in your hand?
I will be. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to. In this time, I'm gonna stow the.
I've got 16 weapons. Which one?
I will have both the demolisher and the scimitar out.
Nice.
But I am leading like
wielding?
full Thor demolisher first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to throw him in just enough of an arc that like it really like can nail like into a clavicle or
Sure.
something like that. you
And I want to
know?
know. I just want to make clear that with all this momentum that is happening, I am calculating it so that way it is non-lethal. You bitch.
That thing is notorious. Okay. That's not the word I was looking for.
Notorious.
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 Okay. As the neck begins to raise, you are catapulted out, barreling forwards. You won't have to teleport per se unless you want to teleport to get there. You'll get there no problem with the telekinetic.
And
as you're flying through, an arrow comes flying towards Mavi.
Nice. I will say also, once you're ready.
Yeah. Mavi will burn her reaction. as she catches it.
Of course.
And as she does, she winces, snapping it in half, tossing it to the side before you're flying.
I will say, if possible, I want to throw him with such velocity that even if it hurts him, knowing that I gave him some healing potions, I'd be willing to damage him if it damages Mavi more.
I'd be willing to take damage if it gives me advantage.
You'll already have advantage just because of the nature of being surprised. Yeah.
I'm sorry, really quick. You want a non-lethal Mavi
Yeah,
and then teleport out?
yeah.
So then they just take her home and heal her up.
No, he's
No.
gonna take
No,
Mom
teleport
home.
with Mavi.
us.
Oh.
If
Because
she's
knocked out, she is no longer an unwilling creature.
Yes.
She is.
Yeah.
She has been.
We're bad at consent. Okay.
She's been objectified.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Please only take that in context.
In context, please.
God.
Don't clip that. Okay. How hard do you want to throw this? Of like everything you can possibly manage if it means extra damage?
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be 6d6 extra damage.
Yeah.
Because I'm calculating it like falling damage. So it's a d6 per 10 feet. And you're... oh, no, you're going 30.
So
You're going 30.
So 3d6?
Yeah, so it's 3d6.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm operating on that. You will have to teleport then. I was thinking you were traveling 60 feet.
Can I teleport and then him push me for that?
Yeah, because your range is like 1,000 feet away from you.
It's only 60 feet, but still.
It'd still be within range.
So
yeah.
I'll teleport to build momentum.
Teleport, and then you kind of catch him and fling him forwards.
Can we see that in slow motion when we animate this?
Yeah, when we animate this.
Okay, thank you.
When we animate this in 8 years.
Yeah.
Only 8?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an extra
Animate this
3d6.
episode.
Go ahead and roll damage. Or, sorry, attack.
Yeah,
roll to hit at advantage.
I'll say that out loud.
8 damage.
Gemini.
Oh,
Okay.
you rolled the extra damage?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks. All right, first attack.
I might not need to go into initiative, but we'll see.
First attack. That is a 30.
Yeah, 30 hits.
Do you want me to just do these one at a time? Let's just do them one at a
Let's
time.
do them one at a time, yeah. Because you don't know when she'll go unconscious.
Yeah.
How would he do it one at a time? He's just full fucking forcing it.
I mean, it all happens.
He's a man of
all
precision.
Yeah.
He's not some barbarian like you.
Barbarian. Does have barbarian
24 on the
tendencies.
first swing.
24.
Tear
24
your
points
arms
of damage
off.
on the first swing.
Adding the 3d6, Zach.
What did you roll for the
8.
24, 8, 32.
32. One swing. She had 22 HP left.
Oh my
You knock her
goodness.
unconscious.
Okay, so with that, I had like come arc down and just knock her out. Second attack.
You both you also take that 8 points.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Knocking, you're kind of like colliding into her as her body falls unconscious. She hits the ground.
She
Doesn't
hit
fall
the
terribly
throw.
far or anything, so no. I'm gonna say because you're doing non-lethal, so
Yeah.
she's not in death saves or anything
Threw
like
it
that.
on the ground.
They're all great.
Boom, you've hit the ground. You still have actions, but there's no like movement or bonus actions or anything like that
Yeah.
right now.
Second attack,
Sure,
I grapple her.
you got her.
Yeah.
She can't resist.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
and I can't move in this instance.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
That's everyone's current actions.
You're just surrounded by headless horsemen now?
Yeah. Yeah, and whatever this beast thing is,
Yeah.
I would like initiative rolls.
I don't know why I'm here. This is
Reminder, it is a d12.
Yeah.
You two are at advantage
Yes.
Looks like a gangbang.
because you
What,
surprised
this
them.
The headless horsemen are looking at him. He's surrounded. They're
I don't
all
like that. 9.
9.
Looking at
I just keep thinking of the Johnny Depp movie.
The headless horseman. That's a good-
Yeah, I
that's a
keep
good one.
imagining them
Sleepy
with
Hollow.
Christopher
Sleepy
Walken.
Hollow.
That's
It's
a great-
so good.
It is so good.
It's
actually.
it's a must during October.
8 for me.
8.
Tim Burton.
Okay.
Hopefully these guys are slow as fuck.
Just didn't reach.
Okay. With my natural 12
I had a crush on her since I
from
was
the beast.
Oh no, I'm about to have a bad time.
as you land, you just hear from its open maw, like the lips, whatever lips might be there, aren't exactly moving, but you start to hear as it begins to like penetrate your ears. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
You're not good at those.
Give me just a second, all right?
But you're not.
Professor.
Hey, yeah, hang on. Let me reveal my character sheet.
Yep, turns out I'm bad at it. You're right.
Okay. Get out of here.
I know what I'm doing. Amazing. You little gremlin.
You are a little girl.
Charisma save.
Yes, charisma saving
A big
throw.
little, big little gremlin.
11, which I'm going to assume fails.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to use my guarded mind feature from Mage Slayer. If I
Okay.
fail a intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throw, I can cause myself to succeed instead.
Legendary resistance, bitch!
Wow.
Cooked.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
I don't want to know what's about to happen to me.
Well, I'll give you a little hint.
Because the second one's gonna do it again.
Have you ever seen Wrath of
No, this was the big lumbering creature. Yeah. As that started to happen, your vision started to stretch and move, and colors and shapes started to shift around, and you felt momentarily lost for a second, but you fight it off, knowing how to fight back magical influence over your mind.
Froggy, get us the fuck out of here!
That was just it starting its turn. It's going to turn to you. Yeah, those milky glazed eyes. You can't see like pupils through it. And it's going to, its humanoid hands morph and become like serrated 3 sides on its hands. And will start to swing into you, making its 2 rend attacks.
Well, even if I go down, you can still teleport me.
That's a 20, dirty. I think that misses with your plate.
No, I have an 18. I'm not mad.
Why are you at 18?
But I know you have I know you have the shield spell. Oh no, God, I'm thinking of Maverick.
Well, I have the shield spell, but I don't know if I used it.
I know you guys haven't rested yet.
I never gave you any of my shield scrolls, of which I have like 25.
Yeah, you've just been holding on to them.
Over the year-long break, I fucking cheesed and made you a shit ton.
25.
I've already used my.
I feel like we've gone too far.
Okay.
Just make sure I have, yes. Yeah, I'm not wielding my shield right now. That's
Right.
why.
Okay.
Oh, because you're dual wielding.
Yeah, because I'm dual wielding.
All right, that will hit.
I should have gone in with my shield.
Okay.
2 points of damage.
That is 24 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Second rend attack. Coming through. Ooh, okay. That's a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
What is that? Is
Are
that
you
a 9? That's a 9. Oh my god. That's 28 points of slashing damage.
Can you have a second?
28.
Yeah.
Gross.
As these serrated blades just clawing through you, and it just kind of.
I'm still going, baby.
You're
I
still
don't
going.
like it.
That ends its turn, bringing us to Mavi, who's currently unconscious but not making death saves, so we're good there. Froggy, you're up.
Okay, so we have Nalana
Oh man, that's never leaving you.
and Blaze are within 10 feet of me.
And the way I'm operating them right now, just because I don't have full sheets up and I don't really want to run full characters, I'm going to have them go at the end of initiative.
Lovely. Stay with me. They're going at the end. Okay. When the professor gets to me, we're getting out of here. So stay close.
Yeah, you guys are 60 feet away from the professor right now.
60 feet away.
60 feet. You have a teleport, right?
I can't. I don't think I can teleport with her.
You can teleport with her.
No,
Yeah.
because mine's just a like misty
It's
step
it's
type
not a
thing.
dimension door.
I need you move up 30
Yeah.
and then hold your action to teleport, and then I can.
Right. That's it. Plus, yeah. So move with me, and I'll fucking hold my action till the end of the round, I guess, to teleport.
Okay.
I will with my
How far can you move?
I can move 30. I also can bonus action Misty Step.
Do that because I'm at half movement right now.
Okay.
So you need
Because
to
he's grappling someone.
You need to move up 45.
Okay. Yeah. So I do that with the Misty Step. So I still have 15 feet of movement, and it's at the end of the turn. I'm going to.
I hate to be this person, but I have
go
to
ahead.
ask.
This is a scary
Because
scenario.
he bonus action Misty Steps.
Uh-huh.
You're casting the teleport from the
staff.
Does that mess with?
No, because
casting
we're going old
actions?
style rules. No, so I respect it. So instead, because it's the end of the round and there's only one person that goes before me, I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm not gonna hold action. What I am going to do instead is I am going to try to. I'm going to go 30 feet, and with you holding Mavi, I'm going to try to pull you the other 30 feet to me. So whatever happens, at least we're all together, and as long as we survive, that'll just get us out my next round.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's no good option for this.
Everything sucks.
We got fucked on initiative, so
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
because all these Dullahans are gonna.
Yeah,
lay into us.
because even if you die, then you're right next to me,
Yeah.
and I can get you out. So that's what I'm doing. So assuming you're willing to fail your save against my
I'm willing to.
telekinesis,
If you
I'll pull him holding Mavi to me. So I ran 30, I pulled 30, and then bonus action. I'm going to see if this does anything. I'm gonna bonus action have my Manifest Mind sprint right at Big Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, just see if it can pull any kind, because I don't know if it's smart.
Rushing towards this lumbering beast.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit me with all that again. I was reading something.
Yeah, essentially 30 feet to get close to him.
Okay.
Then with my action, I will telekinesis him 30 feet with Mavi to me. So we're all together.
It's forced movement, so no penalty.
Yeah, we're all
or no
together.
attack of opportunity or
And
anything.
with my bonus action, I will get my Manifest Mind, hoping that Big Boy is dumb. Going to just try to get my spectral dad to distract and maybe take a swing.
Okay. Alrighty. Moving forward. It's the Dullahans. There's 4 of them. One of them looks at you and just issues a seal of doom towards you. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sounds bad.
Are they ill riggers?
does this have
Is that
to
what
do
a
with the
seal
charm
does?
Condition? No. Okay.
I think you guys might be.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
That succeeds. You feel that cold chill of death approach you. And it you call on what warmth does come through in autumn and fall. You are not beholden to the winter court, and you let that fire imbue you a little bit more
Would that have
as you
killed him?
shrug it off.
No, I just remember this thing has a thing that can insta-kill people.
Yep.
Because I killed Keegan with it.
It is Seal of Doom. So.
Yeah, Doom sounded kind of
kinda
catchy.
Sounds
So
bad, yeah.
Reaches up towards its back and grabs its own spine, and you watch as it slides out of its back, and the upper body warps backwards, whipping its spine out at you. It's now like operating from the waist down, but the arms are still moving.
And it attacks too?
Oh yeah. It makes 3 spine whip attacks, and it can replace one of them with the Seal of Doom.
That's gross.
Yep.
No me gusta.
And since it has reach, it doesn't have to get that close. Okay. Rolling to hit.
Unfair.
That's gonna miss.
one
That
more
was
attack
a
left, right?
14, yeah. Yeah, one more attack.
But then there's 2 more of these fuckers.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
19 does hit, okay.
I will Silvery Barbs it
Okay.
and give you advantage on your next save.
On his next anything, it's whatever he
Yeah.
rolls next
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that advantage.
I will take
Okay. That's only a 13 instead. So it misses. Sorry about the camera, guys. We are working through all that.
We're doing our best.
We're doing our best. And not only that, our battle camera is not working as well, which is why you're not watching the battle. Theater of the Mind we're working with at the moment. Okay, that's all. That's its whole turn. This was the one on the beast, so it's actually gonna run and move a little bit closer and close the distance with you.
So we're all snuggling together tight.
Kind of a little bit, yeah.
Is Nalana there too?
Yeah, she's going.
Nalana's back in like the forest cover and like fired off.
No, she's with us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, she's gonna. I told her
She's
to.
going to be, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, next one coming through. It's gonna do the same thing. You're watching all of their fingers begin to point at you.
But he hit nat 20, so he has resistance to it now, right?
Yeah, that's how that works.
Hold on.
Wait, did that work?
I wanna point out a ruling in here. On a success, the target is immune to the Doulahan's Seal the Doom for the next 24 hours. Would that be its Seal of Doom specifically,
I would
or
say it's the
all Seals of Doom?
Yeah.
The individuals, I think.
Because it's the Doulahan's, not a Doulahan's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you want to roll a percentile.
How do you want to
I like that. Let's do a 50-50. Roll a percentile.
Okay.
If you're 51 or higher, you're immune from all. If you're 50 or lower, you're gonna have to succeed on the next 3 that are coming your way.
Give me the thing. 25. You piece of
Okay.
trash.
You can still become immune to all those effects and everything.
Yeah.
But this one's gonna do it again. You have advantage on this one because of silvery barbs. Constitution.
17.
Barely succeed. Is the DC.
Fucking.
What's your con save?
Plus 6.
Okay.
So you need
not
11s.
nothing.
Yeah.
11s or higher.
You have a 50-50 shot of not dying right
Yeah.
Okay.
Until I get
Twice.
clapped by a spine.
It's gonna swing.
But at least that
two
just
spine
knocks
whips.
you out, hopefully.
Natural 20.
And I use my reaction.
Yeah. Nalana doesn't have silvery barbs. It's not her wheelhouse.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
Okay. At least it's just gonna knock you out.
That was just but that wasn't the.
So
the
that's 12.
Ray thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
12
regular.
plus 18.
30.
30
He's
plus
out.
4. So 34.
I'm
He's
at
out.
15 points.
Okay, you're unconscious. The nice thing is they're at a distance, so if they hit, it's not an auto crit. Because you have to be within 5 feet.
Yeah.
So swinging again at advantage to try and hit you.
No, they're going to kill me.
Maybe. Okay.
Okay, we'll bring you back. Because you have no spell slots.
That's a 21 to hit. 1 death save gone.
Okay.
I have 2.
Not an auto crit, because again, they're
It's the only
striking
thing
from
I
a
do have
distance.
left.
Closing the distance, and he ends his turn, or they don't really have trigger attached to them. Seal of Doom doesn't do shit on unconscious creatures, so I'm going to point at you.
This is
How heroic.
This is a magical effect.
Oh, I did have. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Never mind. I'm done. Ignore me.
Okay.
Don't talk about my friend like that.
This is a magical effect, but because of your cloak. Yeah, you have advantage.
do it good.
Constitution saving throw, sir.
And I just took Resilient Con.
That's spicy.
Okay.
Do it better.
16 fails.
16 fails.
I'll use my Heroic Inspiration.
Okay.
Here we go.
15.
15 fails.
That's it.
You fall unconscious to 0 immediately.
Great.
Okay.
Hopefully Nalana can bring me up.
Okay. Let's see.
If Nalana can bring me up, we're still okay.
Yeah. You just need a potion shoved down your throat.
And I've advertised to everyone that I have like 10 of them left.
We're gonna play this out.
Let us suffer the consequences of our actions.
Oh,
Yeah.
welcome
Two-
back.
2 spine whips coming your way, Frognan.
I miss this game.
They're at advantage. That is 22 to hit.
Hits.
That's 1 death save fail. Second one coming through.
What is he doing?
That's a dirty 20.
Hits.
Why is he doing this?
Second death save gone.
Why is he doing this? Stop doing this.
Sorry.
I don't think he's sorry.
Okay.
We tried, gang.
Mm-hmm.
GG.
Welcome back to the stream. One day.
The third one remains unmoving.
Look at him pull out a fucking punch.
it
Like
had-
a little bitch.
Am I?
What are you doing?
Yeah, what the
Stop
fuck are you
going to
doing,
DM.
You're amazing.
Zach? Kill me, you little bitch!
I don't know how much I want to reveal here. Because you're not conscious.
Alana is,
shit.
she'll tell us later.
Nalana is.
Because we're going to live.
Yeah.
So,
Should tell us in Sylvan.
yeah.
Go with your gut. You know that.
Yeah, that thing that it did to me.
Tell us or don't. It's up to you.
The Dullahan says something in Sylvan and walks over, moving your body off of Mavi and picks her up.
Oh.
It begins to walk away. Before a heavy mist begins to appear as they stop, looking around as Nalana has cast Fog Cloud.
Okay.
And runs in, sliding down, knowing where your body was, pulls out a potion, and in new rules, it's a bonus action to feed a healing potion to your ally. Go ahead and roll healing.
Yeah. Regular bonus or regular potion? Because it's one of
Regular
mine.
potion, 2d4 plus 2.
7.
Okay, you come to. Oh, God. You are blinded currently, as fog cloud is taking full effect in this space. Moving to the top of the round. Frognan, you're within reach of this creature, or within its space. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my
But it's also blind?
It's also blind.
It's not a sight-based thing. It's a people can hear it.
Oh.
I need you to make me a charisma saving throw. You have advantage.
Very good at those.
You're not good at charisma. It's almost like I picked that specifically.
Rism good.
12.
12 fails. Your vision gets blurry, and as you come to, everything's really funny.
Yeah.
You cannot take reactions, and I will be rolling a d4 to determine what you do on your turn.
Oh, you're confused.
You're confused.
Sick.
Oh.
Sick.
Go with
There's
it.
a chance that you can still act normal.
Sick.
Just go with the chaos, Zach. This is your moment. This is the moment you never fully recover from.
This is where he becomes evil Frogman.
Chaos Frogman. Fey Frogman.
Faynand.
Freynand.
Faynand.
Okay.
Freynand.
Moving forward. Frognan, it's your turn. I'm gonna roll a d4, because Mavi's unconscious. And the Jabberwock hasn't received any instructions just yet.
It's a Jabberwock?
Yep.
Where's my Vopal sword?
Yeah, pretty much. That's a 3. Okay, you use all your movement to run in a random direction.
Oh.
As you book it, I'm going to determine roll percentile.
Man, you can't even see where you're going.
For you, babe.
I mean, it's
Always.
random to begin
I
with
just
still.
imagine just like psychotic.
That is 80.
80 was the DC to go in the direction towards the professor. I was like 20% chance. You run and you kind of like get right up to him. He's unconscious, starting to like. And new unconscious rules, you're still like conscious of what's going on. You're like in the process of bleeding out.
Yeah.
So like you see him run up to you and he just like grabs your face. It's just like just laughing
Oh
at your
my God.
demise in this moment as you're starting to bleed out.
So that's my movement. Do I have an action or bonus action?
Again, nothing.
Sick.
Your turn
You-
ends. You lose, sir. Good day.
Sick.
You should use that as a monologue sometime
This one, one of the
for an audition.
it seems like they're kind of looking around, unsure of how to perceive through the fog cloud. That's the amazing thing. It's not an illusion spell, so things that have like true sight or dark vision, fog cloud doesn't give a shit.
Do I get another save at the end of my turn?
Da-da-da-da-da.
People are weird.
It doesn't say. I'm going to say it's a saving throw every turn. So, like, you were confused. You've now come out of it at the end of it. If you were to fail again within range of it, you would go into the confusion again.
So it would have to cast it again on me. But I'm kind of out now?
Yeah, you kind of, like, shake out of it for a second, and you can now see him bleeding out. Because it doesn't say anything about repeating the saving throw, but to be forever locked in this seems ridiculous. So,
Feywild's weird, dude.
Yeah.
Feyland. It's wild even.
you hear more conversation in Sylvan as one of them is going to search for whoever is casting that spell at disadvantage. Oh wow, still rolled really well. Kind of locks into a particular direction, speaks out in Sylvan again.
It does say that the creature can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay.
And it rolls. So at the start of his next turn, he'll be good.
He'll come
unless
out of
he
it.
gets hit by it again.
Gotcha.
Sick.
Good to know.
Okay, it's only a one-turn thing. That's not so bad.
Yeah. Thank you. I totally missed that. One of the headless ones moves in a particular direction and will swing, trying to find where Nalana is. So at disadvantage.
Jesus Christ.
That hits. Okay. And hold on as I play with myself. Oh, phrasing.
You having fun, Paul?
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna get to him really fast.
Keep fighting your bosses by yourselves. It's fine.
That one misses.
You're gonna get a little birdie coming to
That
you
also
any
misses.
second now.
Right?
Maybe they'll be like, "Hey, come help us fight this thing."
And that's the end of our session.
I go that way, and we're done.
Another one swinging through. Misses. Ooh, this one might hit.
Oh my god.
That one hits. Okay. God, that's a lot of damage. She's still up, technically. Last swing on this one. Natural 20, but it's at disadvantage. Misses with a 3.
Nice.
We're down to the last one, I believe. 3 attacks. Misses. Okay. Hits. Oh, it got stuck. Okay. Yeah, okay. She's unconscious.
Since fog cloud drops.
Fog cloud begins to disperse.
Come on, Blaze, do
With
something good.
One swing left, you're too far away for the whip to reach. Yeah, he moves a little closer towards you, but can't close the distance.
It's closing.
Professor,
for speed.
I will be making your death saving throw.
Alright, baby.
Okay. Moving forward. Milana. Okay. That gurgling comes through once more. Please make me a charisma saving throw.
Small froggy.
19.
There we go.
Succeeds.
There we go.
Okay, your mind is yours.
Yes.
My God.
Can't believe I revealed it's a Jabberwock.
Ha bitch.
He is still unconscious. Frogman, it is your turn.
Okay.
You are right up with the professor.
Uh-huh.
The looking glass.
Nalana is probably
Doesn't help.
15, 20 feet behind you.
Okay.
Blade is nowhere to be seen. And Mavi is still within his grasp.
So that means if I back up 5 feet, then I'll be 5 feet from him, 10 feet from Nalana.
Mm-hmm.
Teleport after I do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
2.
about Mavi?
Because Mavi's within.
If you move 5 feet, there is an attack of opportunity against you.
I
The
have a
one
reaction.
who's been calling the shots hasn't moved away from you guys.
But I have to do that to get Nalana with me.
I just want you
Right.
to
No,
know
I'm
the whole
clarifying.
scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to get Nalana, yeah, or you can leave her.
Leave that bitch. No,
Can
don't do
you
that.
bonus
Calm
action
down. Calm down.
teleport and then cast?
No, because we are going by old spellcasting rules. Meaning if I bonus action Misty Step, I will not be able to teleport.
Yeah. It's one spell slot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. we're gonna have that fixed hopefully by next week.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, no. So if I want, it's basically it's a this or that choice, right?
Yeah, you
save
either-
Nilana and risk a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Taking the whip, whipping down towards you.
So question, I know I went down from the Doom seal. Did my mirror image also go down?
Mirror image isn't concentration.
It would still be up.
It would technically be up.
Sick.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right, here we go. See if I hit. Natural 20.
Natural 20. So I roll 3d6 according to the new rules.
Yes. And if any of
And-
them are a 3 or higher, I believe it shatters.
Yeah, and that nat 20 hits that.
Yeah.
One of them is a 3 or higher.
Shattering through the duplicate. That was the attack of opportunity.
Great.
Nice.
I step.
Holy shit.
I cast teleport specifically because this is the image that Zach remembers. The steps where there was a clusterfuck where Mavi entered from the jailhouse.
Yes.
That's where we're all going. So if he hasn't gotten a message yet, hypothetically he's still there searching corpses. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. All right.
And yeah, we teleport with everyone,
As you,
including Mavi Dorn's corpse.
every single one, teleport away from that scene, feeling the ground jostle underneath you. You are teleported through space.
Hopefully Blaze can find his way back to us.
And we will come back to that moment in a moment.
And hopefully I don't die, because I know I had one failed death save.
Yeah, next turn I'm plugging a potion in you.
I'm going to roll that real quick.
Depending on which one.
Okay. All right.
Hey, mission accomplished? Question mark?
That got really scary.
I call that a win.
That got really scary.
Oh my god.
The second I realized Nilana had fog cloud, I was like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
So you're
gonna
saying
block-
there's a chance?
I'm just gonna block sight, and I know where Frogman's body is.
Oh, fuck me.
Holy shit.
That's the only reason I like fog cloud over darkness.
Fog Cloud's so good.
Yeah, it's really because it's essentially darkness, but you cannot see through it. You have to get the fog cloud away. There's no ability. There's no spell. True sight doesn't see through a fog cloud
Yeah.
because it's a conjuration spell. It's not illusion.
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking A.
Moving to Wolfgang. You've been patting through a few different
Did you know that you're a
bodies.
player in this?
I thought I was just allowed in the room.
You've been patting through a couple different bodies, kind of making your way, kind of wandering about, honestly. You're not really sure where your allies went.
Yeah, it's literally like,
You've got your horse nearby.
if anybody needs help, I'm there, but there's probably not a lot of people on the streets.
No, everyone's kind of...
Didn't I take a prisoner?
I believe you...
No, that was the other prisoner that I killed. I took a prisoner out
Yeah,
from this
and I think you strapped it to your steed.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Yeah, Geralt of Rivia style. There's my trophy.
Yeah.
Oh, let me take its head. Yeah, I believe you knocked them unconscious.
Sure, that sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right. Interrogate
That's something I would
later.
do. I'm gonna try not to kill this one like I killed the last one.
Wandering about, not really sure where your allies are. You continue along, kind of looking it around, keeping your ears open, seeing if there's anything that will draw your attention, anyone who might need help. Any way to find out if your allies are nearby. And you feel this cold. Extreme cold. Off to the side. Diagonal to you. And you know cold.
I do. I'm familiar. I'm also resistant to it now.
This frost doesn't care.
But I'm resistant.
There's something about it that clings to you. Almost like fingers groping at your clothing.
Yeah, I back up. It's this way?
Mm-hmm.
I start backing up this way.
Okay. Backing up a bit.
Just a little bit. Does the feeling dissipate? Like, okay. Stand there.
Crawling on your elbow. Making its way towards your bicep. Moving towards the shoulder.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a few steps back again.
You stop. Dissipates.
Okay, this is...
On the lower of your back, it trails
like
a finger up your spine.
Is it coming from a different direction?
Behind you.
Okay. Can I go a direction that it's not?
As you're starting to look around, you notice some of the trees nearby, leaves begin to fall off with ice covering them. But not covering them, transforming them into snow.
Is this autumn turning into winter? Is that a thing here?
Coming around the corner is a woman. But unlike any woman you have ever seen before. Graced with ethereal beauty. Soft, pale skin. Lips black as ice. Eyes burning bright. This deep sapphire flame. Jet white hair pulled back with a diamond or crystallized or iced over crown atop her head. Gossamer night cloaks around her, with a rapier at her side made entirely of black. The air around her swirls and moves with particles of ice. She walks as if going for a gentle stroll, looking about the space. Well, it has been some time since I've been in my sister's court. Locks eyes with you.
Hello?
A darling little trinket.
And you are?
My apologies. I'm the queen of air and darkness.
Oh.
I believe you've met my daughter.
You may have to be more specific. I meet a lot of people's daughters.
Hey.
I see someone's been well instructed in the ways of the Fae. Don't reveal more than what's necessary. She begins to melt, turning into liquid, before a hand graces around your throat, holding you, as she is now directly behind you. That icy finger that was trailing up your spine has now made its way around your esophagus and pulls you close to her body. She towers above you, standing about 9 feet tall, as she gently lifts you up off the ground, and your feet begin to dangle.
If you were a single man.
She whispers in your ear, I think I need you to come with me. You could prove to be rather useful. She relaxes her grip and sets you down.
So I turn and face her, and she's
not there. And as you turn around, she's directly behind you, bent down to meet your gaze.
take a step back or two. Okay, you seem like a lovely person, but I think you kind of got the wrong impression about me. I think, and I'm taking like slow steps backwards.
She's taking slow steps forward.
Stop following me. I think,
Why are you so obsessed with...
I think, in all fairness, I should explain to you the kind of person that I am. For instance, in the next 30 seconds or so, I'm going to render you very unconscious and unable to do things. So,
What a flirt.
I know. Isn't it fun? And I, as I'm taking steps back, there are mirror copies of me doing the same motions starting to fan out on either side of me. And then, as we smile at each other, spear on fire, it goes in.
They rush as this storm whips around her of black wind and ice. As it crashes in, we're going to go to a quick break.
Yes. Break number 2.
We will be back
timing.
in 10 minutes. We'll see how this unfolds. See you in a moment.
It's gonna go great.
It's gonna go great
You totally.
if I went first.
And welcome back.
And Shenanigans.
And
Camaraderie.
Shenanigans.
Bringing us back to the moment, an eruption of flame from Wolfgang as duplicate copies, 9 of them.
No, 4.
It's 4?
There's 5 of me.
No.
Oh, okay, 5 of them.
There's 5 me. There's 4 plus me
4
equals
plus
5.
me plus 4. You, when I rush.
Well
The
done.
Queen of Air and Darkness erupting in flame as a blackened storm wraps around her.
Do I get to?
Please go ahead and
Die.
do I make a save? I can't remember.
Great question. I've never used
Question.
Never used this ability before, so let's find out.
I'm like, I might have written this without a save. It might just fucking happen.
And my DC 17 dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Okay.
I encourage you to fail it.
DC 17.
Yeah.
Please. That's a 29.
I said encourage you to fail it.
I didn't care.
Also, he rolled a 4 and got a 29.
All
It
right.
was not that low. So half damage.
So you want me to separate the fire and radiant damage?
Yes.
Okay. Whoop, that'll be fire. All right, so fire damage, let's start there. Is 16, 20, 36. 36 fire damage.
Cut in half to 18.
Yes, that's a correct math.
Yeah, 18 cut in half again to 9.
Seems insane.
As you now clock, she is resistant to fire damage.
Which I would have assumed, but I don't got
It's a safe assumption.
9, 18.
Go ahead and roll your radiant, which she is
18,
not
28,
resistant to.
32 radiant damage.
32 cut in half to...
Why?
Because she saved.
Oh, she did say.
Yeah, so it's half damage.
Okay, that's fair.
Sorry,
16.
thank you. I was like, cut in half, please help. Reverse math.
So that hits her, and it seems to do basically nothing, right? Mm-hmm. Would it be the impression that I would get in that moment?
Yes.
Okay. As I hit her, I realize, oh fuck.
That was cute. As her turn starts,
We could talk about this.
I would like... Oh, no, there's no save on this. That's right.
Oh, good.
This just happens.
Uh,
You take 8 points of necrotic damage and 11 points of cold damage.
sure.
Cut in half if you're resistant.
I am. So I'll take
As
5.
simply being near her, the wind and storm that is brought up around her chills and freezes and saps the life out of your body, as if the draw of winter is beginning to claim your corpse. It is her turn. She looks down at you and just goes, "Kneel. Please make me wisdom saving throw."
Sick. What a fucking badass. There's no way you're beating her.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom saving.
Yeah. Like, just the emotional damage you're gonna take?
You have heroic inspiration.
I know. I kind of want to save it,
Be a hero.
but I feel like if she tells me to kneel, that's kind of it.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna get another chance.
Yeah. All right. I will use my inspiration
Okay.
because I rolled a 12
Okay.
total.
And her DC's 24, so...
Was that a 1?
It was a 14.
Oh, 14.
Or it was a 7 for a 14.
Not enough. You feel your knees buckle as you drop down onto 2 knees. She puts her foot on your chest.
Oh, this is hot.
The spike of her heel kind of pushing through,
Oh,
creating
no.
a frozen core at your center.
I'm into
And
this.
she just, good boy.
Oh,
She's going to end her turn. Your turn comes up. You obey this command.
Can I?
Nope. Your turn ends. The command is no longer on you now, though.
Got it.
As she will slowly with her heel on you, pull out this blackened rapier made entirely of ice. And start to attack you. As you're kneeling, you're technically considered prone, so she is at advantage.
You're gonna die with the weirdest erection.
Oh.
We can all hope.
Okay. Here we go.
It's like that weird venom that some animals have.
Right?
It's just rigor mortis, I swear.
That's a 31 to hit.
A 31?
Yes.
I could deal with 30, but I can deal with 29, but 31?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is 11 points of piercing damage, as well as... Where are you? Uh-huh.
You guys will be here any minute. You're at 7 HP. You're at 7 HP. You're unconscious. It'll be great.
It'll be great.
15 points of cold damage.
And half of it to 7?
Here.
Okay. It's gonna be great.
And 16 points of necrotic.
I'm not immune to that or resistant. That seems unfair.
Offensive.
Wait. Never mind.
Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Is command a charmed?
It is technically charmed, yeah.
I'm immune to that shit.
You're immune to being charmed?
Yeah.
How?
Great
Subclass,
question.
yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Your aura is a charm of
Aura
some
of
aura.
devotion.
So, I mean, it still would have hit.
Yeah, we've come too far.
We will do when your turn rolls around, you can take 2 actions, 2 bonus actions.
All it really means is that you secretly wanted to do it.
True.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
This is not a charm effect.
14.
14
Passes.
fails.
Oh.
You start to feel the joints in your body stiffen and tighten. You are now paralyzed.
I'm immune to pain.
I was like, hey, it's possible.
Freedom of movement.
32 to hit.
Right?
Well, he's paralyzed. That's a not crit.
I still have to roll to hit him, though.
Oh, yeah.
Mess.
So that is a D8 maxed out. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 points of piercing damage. Plus... Oh, and I gotta roll the D8. Plus 3 points of piercing damage.
Sure.
Then 30 points of cold damage cut in half to 15.
Stop rolling.
6 points of cold on top of that as well, cut in half. 30 points of necrotic damage, which is not cut in half. 23 points of necrotic damage as well.
99 points damage.
You got all that?
I do. I'm at 5.
She just plays... Ooh.
Do it.
Yeah. One through the shoulder, Inigo Montoya style. Through the other one, your spear dips to the ground as you feel like the movement in your arms has been severed with that piercing. She will end her turn, but since you're still there, you immediately take damage from her storm. That's 6 points of cold.
I'm still up.
Cut in half, yeah, to 3. And 11 points of necrotic.
And I'm unconscious.
As you hit the ground, your vision beginning to fade. She kind of kneels down, curls your chin up. Don't worry, pet. You're far more valuable to me alive than dead. Rangwin doesn't want to reclaim a corpse. As she'll and just begin to choke you out. Non-lethally.
Cool.
She called me Penguin. It's so weird.
Never mind. I'm not gonna make the joke.
As your vision begins to fade, your heartbeat she's not stopping. Wolfgang, what are your final thoughts in this moment?
What? What's that now?
Come again?
She may
Not.
not need you alive right now.
I don't know what that means. I think about how this probably shouldn't be happening, but it is, and then I think about Victoria, and that's probably about it.
In that moment, for those of you who are kind of observing this, a bird lands on your shoulder in this instant, and as it goes to speak, it just freezes and shatters to ice.
Oh,
on
the
ground.
bird! Nolana's bird!
Fuck.
That's
The message could not be
amazing.
delivered as there was no living target, as Wolfgang's life is snuffed.
You did.
I'll be fine.
Your body
Sure.
lays on the ground. She kind of coughs a bit. Something on the top of her palm flares. This laced glove with a green gem centered in it. Kind of pulls on her. She picks up your corpse, tucks it under your arm, and will, as a portal opens. She steps through, with it dissipating.
You did.
Rude.
She's a soul stone.
Moments pass before
That was the comment I was thinking about.
So on this, I do have to roll to see how accurate I was in my teleport.
you've been to the place before, so you are familiar with it.
So there's a small chance it fucks up.
Correct.
Okay. So I get a 91. No, it's
91.
right on
Fine.
target.
You teleport into the space. An unconscious body, a still living body currently.
2 unconscious bodies.
Oh yeah, Nilana's
out too.
Yeah.
I got to roll for Nilana.
I'll prioritize him though,
Okay. Yeah, you get a bottle put into you.
and then her if she's still alive.
Okay. You were, because I like to reveal, you were at 2 fails, 1 success. On the one where you were being teleported, I rolled a 14, and that was your 1 success.
Baby.
Okay. Putting a potion into Lana, she was at 1 failure. Oh no, 1 failure, 1 success.
Nice. Okay. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
That is 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6.
Teleporting into the space. Dead bodies strewn about, some of the autumn court, some of the winter.
We did it!
Mommy
God.
Dorn's corpse, unconscious
Not a
body,
corpse.
not corpse,
Specifically not a corpse.
is laying there beneath you. I will roll to see how long she's out for. Okay.
Okay,
10 seconds.
Wolfie's
It's usually done in hours.
not here. I imagine he's probably trying to find us, so I'll send to him in a second.
I can't believe that worked.
Yeah. Fucking A, dude!
It's the first time ever one of our plans worked.
And Nilana's just laying there like,
It's true.
Big brains, big brains, big
How?
brains!
how did that happen? How did that happen?
Big brains, big brains, big brains!
Now you know what I go through anytime we do anything.
I hope Blade's okay. Yeah. He stayed hidden.
He can make his way back to you, right?
He knows my scent. We're connected. We're bonded. He
Should
can
be
find me.
Should be all right. We need to get her to a far more secure location very soon.
Yeah,
I can't think of one more than safe than the
right
Queen
here.
of Autumn.
We need to go to the court.
The court.
Okay. Before we do, should we just duck inside and catch our breath? I mean, if we run into a stiff breeze, we're all fucked.
Yes, I think it's good to... Are you talking like...
I just hope she doesn't wake up in that time.
I mean, even if we just like duck inside this building right now, because we're on the steps of the jail, right?
Do we have accelerated short rest? Are we doing that?
I don't think I am. No.
Okay.
I think I'm keeping regular short rests.
Okay.
Just because there's a spell associated to it with catnap.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're doing so good,
And
Lauren.
we're specifically focusing on this side of the table.
all right.
So, I mean, let's just get in here and figure out what's going on, what we want from her. Maybe after a little bit of catching our breaths, we can either rest up a bit, or at least we can make a plan. And then we get Wolfie and Ren, and I don't know.
How many spells do you have left?
The staff's got a couple.
Is that how you can send?
I can send her the staff.
Okay, because maybe
I'm pretty much tapped, though.
if I give you a good enough description, could you send to Heather?
Heather, your sister.
No, the queen.
Yep, that's what I meant.
Your brain got mixed in my brain.
And perhaps she can come to us, and then you can contact Wolfgang.
Yeah. You bet.
I will.
Something you would know if she is in court. There are wards and protections set up that locating spells, contacting spells don't necessarily reach her.
Does she have a Thane?
She would, yeah.
Or a homie that takes her messages?
Yeah, like a squire.
Secretary.
I can try that.
Specifically in Whiterun, they're called Thanes. In all Skyrim, actually.
There's an Owlin who would usher information back and forth. His name is Dobil.
It's like a nickname for my dad.
Dobil?
Dobil. Oh wow, Dobil. I didn't realize I made that.
You do this!
I do this a lot.
He just named 10,000 people again. Of course he
Dobil
does.
might work. Let him know that it's from me, and he should at least listen.
Yeah, for sure. Give it to me in 20 words, because I need at least 5 to say hey.
That's so fair. That's so fair.
Right, Dobil. Important prisoner escaped. We caught her back at jail. Location compromised. Need all help possible. And then with my last 4 words, is there any sort of phrase or thing that I would know that would seal the deal of oh, the professor knows this?
Oh, okay. Just make it clear that it's you.
Yeah.
As you're kind of pondering this, the door kicks open, and a brush of wind comes coursing through as a number of armed individuals come storming in. An Owlin, more than enough.
I don't even have to cast it. Yes, I'll give myself.
Comes storming in as
3 charges
your
back.
eyes are kind of adjusting to what torchlight is here. Blades are drawn kind of against you, not knowing who is in here. And as your eyes adjust, you see your sister.
Oh.
Bracane is part of
What's
it.
her name?
Bracana. Yeah.
I'll say,
Bracana.
hey, Double.
Her hair is scorched black at the moment. Seems she's in a summer form as of right now.
She hot?
Maybe showing a bit on the lines
Goth
of
elf.
what side she's supporting in some of this, as she's not representing the autumn at the moment. A lot of the quarrel is specifically amongst the winter and the summer court.
Yeah.
She kind of brings Blade out and kind of sees you.
And I have the demolisher out and just seeing it's my sister. You stop that! You hurt yourself
She runs up and hugs you.
You stab her. Oh.
with the hammer.
I said
I
Yes.
pull her in.
A large Owlin figure kind of this. I'm not used to the mic. This large Owlin figure landing, broad chest extending into a wingspan. It's rare that you see an Owlin who has a physical physique at this caliber.
It's a ripped Owlin.
Yeah, kind of. kind of this glare and stare down at the people in this group, especially staring at Mavi, those auburn eyes, glaring down, a hooked beak, deep brown feathers that kind of go into this tannish coloring towards the chest with speckles of black and white echoing through. Looks down at you all and, well, I had heard there was a break-in here. Seems those responsible have been dealt with.
Yes, and we should very much continue this conversation not here.
We shall head to the oak.
We just pulled her from the forest. She escaped but was badly wounded.
He kind of shushes. He doesn't really have the anatomy for shh. Just speaking quietly. We will move from here. Those with ears and shadow could be watching.
Exactly my point.
Let us move. Speak later.
Certainly.
He bends down, picks up Mavi's body, and kind of encapsulates her.
Into what?
He opens up his hand. This ever so slightly faint cat's eye crystal.
She's a Pokemon.
A little bit. But rather than that singular slit for the cat eye, it's just her body suspended.
I'll learn that spell.
Not a spell, young wizard. Let us move. You march out, leading you down the street, heading, curving around in twisting pathways, as often this space is known for, before breaking out into a clearing with a large running moat. What bits of maple leaves have kind of settled are now gently drifting. People are starting to come out of their homes, pumpkins rolling out of patches, and scarecrows leaning in from fields to observe what's going on, as essentially a bit of a royal procession is on the way. And you see off in the distance is this massive oak, extending a couple 100 feet up. But rather than extending into an actual canopy of oak leaves, it is sheared off at the top. You know this is where the central court is located. Leading you up to it, large wooden doors open up, leading into spiral winding staircases. And as you walk along them, they climb up the wall. And as you step on the wall, you travel with it. You loop and snake around, walking on the ceiling and heading back on top and twirling. It seems inane and nonsensical, and you feel for a moment your mind warped and lost, though some sort of magic is lifted from that effect. Something is allowing you passage here. Spiraling up to the top as more doors open up from a horizontal plane. You step up to this area. A procession of almost like an amphitheater design carved out into the oak structure of the top of this tree. You see a procession of different fey entities, pixies with these bright red and auburn wings with speckles of gold light trailing off of them. You see more eladrins of varying look and design, some with like darker, deeper brown skin, some completely black-skinned. You see a large bear folk who is set up over here. You see an individual with a large mushroom cap, similar to the one that you had seen on one of the corpse body. But sitting in the center, carved out of or grown out of this tree, is a wooden throne extending up. And at the top of this throne, it branches out into these golden leaves in deep purples, yellows, reds, and with a crown to match, essentially. Sitting atop a fiery, bright, red-haired individual, deep, dark skin, almost like chocolate, and these brown eyes with speckles of gold freckles across their skin, the embodiment of an autumn feel or energy, sits Heather. And as you look, and she takes you all in, one of you is missing.
I was about to say I was gonna be like, oh, on the way, should you message Wolfgang?
And I fear he is no longer here.
No, the bird must have talked to him, right?
Yeah, but he's still going the opposite direction because now we're back here.
Yeah, she seems to know what's going on, though.
And as you realize this,
Past that.
we will end tonight's session there. It is now 9 o'clock.
Really quick, can you repeat my sister and the Owlin's name?
Oh, Bracana
Double Dan.
and Dobil.
Double Dan.
Think of a doughy bill.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Double.
All
Dough
right.
bill.
Well, thank you all so very much for joining us this evening.
We're back, baby.
We're back. It feels
back,
good to
baby.
be here again. It feels good to see
I'm
you guys.
stressed and I like it.
Oh yeah, I know that got hairy.
You are my mom's bitch
Where's your
now.
move past me dying? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you got destroyed. Oh, we had
Seems unfair.
we had a custom mini painted specifically for the Queen of Air and Darkness.
Zoom it in right
they
there.
are.
Show it right in front of
There
that.
they are.
Get HD
right
camera.
there. Look at that HD camera.
Hold it back. Get a little
It's
light in
It's
there.
not focusing.
No.
Focusing.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we should take a picture and post it. in our
Yeah, we might
Discord.
post it tonight as
Little
well.
light
Post it
there.
on Discord. We could also post it to like Instagram as well.
You can do all those
Um,
things.
Yeah. But yeah,
It's almost like
Custom
if you
made.
follow us, you can find it there.
you will see all this wonderful stuff. If you missed tonight's stream, don't worry, we'll be up on YouTube if you want to see the full amount. I believe the next day, right? We do it next day. It's been a minute since
Ish.
since we've done it.
I mean, the
It
YouTube
varies.
videos were supposed to go up today, so
Normally, yeah. So we're adjusting to
We'll figure that out.
our new time zone. Yeah, we will keep you guys updated and posted on things. If you like our new format, if the ads are working for the setup that we're doing right now, please let us know. We're also gonna get better at it.
And we're gonna get a new camera soon.
And hopefully we'll get a new camera soon and have fixed that issue.
We're just gonna move past the fact that I'm dead. Okay.
Hey,
To that
No one
vein,
really cares.
Paul will have to be stepping away from the stream, of course. Kind of. Spoiler alert: we planned this death.
You
What?
little bitch.
As Paul is going to have a hard time doing these streams.
Wait, what?
Just due to personal scheduling. So it's down to you three. And maybe someone else will be coming in.
Wait, you son of a bitch! I thought you were just gonna get revived for it like in 3 minutes.
Nope. He's dead.
Sometimes things happen.
He's
dead,
not
Jim.
happen.
Take his
dead,
stuff.
dead.
We'll see what happens
Bullshit.
to his corpse.
Now I care.
His heart stopped.
I know
died.
that.
I hope you feel bad.
No, I'm just mad.
That's the same difference. To me.
And as we
bad.
process this grief, we will see how that feels in a week. We will see you guys here, same time, same place. Thank you all so very much. Good night.
Not grieving, mad.
That's part of grieving.
I'm stuck on this step.